Good morning. It's about 10 o'clock. It's super warm. It has been in the last days a mixture of a bit of rain and temperature that were more than 20 degrees during the day sometimes. So it means it's perfect weather for mushrooms. Let's look for mushrooms together and identify them. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. What is that? Oh yeah, this is our friend, Boletus edulis. And another Boletus edulis. I will leave it for the deers. Wow, 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 wow. This is the mushroom festival here. Look at that. Oh, Boletus edulis. But it's not finished because lots of Boletus edulis. They are big. They are big, but they are a bit old, a bit soft, so they are probably a bit less tasty, first of all. And second of all, well, I will let them spread their spores for the coming years. Awesome, all over the place. I was saying that some boletes are soft. Well, that's one of the reasons. See how soft it is? I don't really want to eat that, so especially if you see this white thing here. This is a mold that is coming usually on Boletus species. That's also the case for some Xerocomus, especially Xerocomus badius and Xerocomus chrysantheron. And this is actually a mold that is growing on this species when it's pretty warm, especially. It's called Sepedonium, and it will spoil the taste and the texture of the mushroom. And this is what happens to boletes that have been eaten by Sepedonium. Yellow, soft and destroyed. Ah la vache! So big! Aïe, aïe, aïe. Oh my friend! Look at this, that is huge! Pity I didn't come a bit earlier. Oh la 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 la! And here, and there, and then very big, but they are all eaten by Sepedonium. Ah la la! So sad. Did they even become red at the end? A few days later, don't eat boletes that are even a little bit contaminated with Sepedonium. I did this mistake. I took these beautiful boletes that you found in the first clip of the video, and then I took one extra that was just a little bit softer, and it didn't taste super good. It was tasting, the whole plate was tasting a bit acidic. I didn't eat much, and then I had pain in stomach for the whole night. I wasn't really sick, but that was unpleasant. Voilà, so that's why you should take boletes that are firm and that are not contaminated with Sepedonium. Sepedonium will not only spoil the taste, but also spoil your stomach. This species is called Laccaria amethystina. large gills, cap and stipe that are not separable. Also, the stipe is very tough, very hard to destroy. Color is completely purple, as you can see, and that's why it's called amethystina. The top of the stipe is sometimes a little bit whitish with what we call Coprinus. It looks well. That's the case here. The spores are white for this species. It will change color depending on how dry it is, so the drier it is, the more pale it will be. As for the smell, yeah, it smells very good. It is edible, but you cannot eat the stipe, it's too tough, and it makes a very nice color in your omelette, also good. And when it comes, it's usually pretty abundant, as you can see. Armillaria mellea. So first of all, you see it's a mushroom that comes in big troops. They are all over the place here. In big troops, the gills are white. They are adnaceous, meaning they come with a little line along the stipe, as you can see here, little lines here. The ring is like a membrane. Yeah, so the stipe is fibrous, and the base of the stipe is not really larger than the rest. So the gills are whitish and they become a bit more orange with age. You see that the cap has little hairs here, little scales on top as well, tiny brown scales, and at the border of the cap has little ridges. This is Armillaria mellea. It also makes in the soil this little sort of roots. This is not a root, it's actually mycelium of this mushroom that has been a bit like Formiga colibia platyphila, and that helps the mushroom to collect nutrients and move in the soil. Oh, young specimens look like. Armillaria, it comes in very dense troops like this. It's a bad sign for the plants. It's a pathogen. Yeah, it smells actually. It smells good. Smells again an average mushroom smell, just like button mushroom. So it is in theory edible. Never tried myself, but be careful. Some people don't digest it very well. Armillaria mellea, right. Have you checked all the possible Armillarias? Why do you think it's Armillaria mellea? Oh, I don't know, just that all the Armillarias, they look more or less the same, so I just said it's mellea. And here, how was the ring? Was the ring membranous or fibrillous? Were the individuals separated or cespitous, so with all the stipes together? Was it on wood or was it on soil? I don't know, I didn't pay attention. So basically, we don't know. It's not that easy, in fact, to identify some individuals of Armillaria. This one, I hesitate between mellea and gallica. It has characteristics of both. And I would think it has a gallica because it's on soil and because the annulus is fibrous, but on the other hand the stipe is not larger at the base, so a bit difficult, but I would say gallica. And this is a myxomycete. The exact name I don't remember though. Ceratomyxon fructiculosum, maybe. Yeah, this is something a bit more difficult here. This is just like your average brown little mushroom. Looks a little bit boring, but it's not. The gills are subdeculant, they are pretty large. The mushroom is relatively small, and we see very well the gills by transparency. The stipe is very small, fibrous, but overall not many characteristics, except that it is brown and this typical association between a very gracile, very elegant silhouette, large gills, and the border of the cap that has these little white flakes that are in fact a bit like fur, tells us it is Tubaria furfuracea, that comes usually in grass, in parks, in cities, and here we are in a little village. Tubaria furfuracea. This is Coprinus comatus. See that the cap has a cylindrical shape, especially when it's young. You see that it's very hairy, it has these hair ties here, like this, or that, or this. The margin of the cap is getting black with age, and that's where the spores are actually making this black ink. The gills are white at first, and then they become pink, and eventually they become black. There is a cut. And you see that they start by becoming pink. So first white, then pink, and eventually black. Yeah, there is a ring. Also you can see it a little bit here. Voilà, here is the ring. You see the ring? There is a very tiny ring that disappears quickly. So this is a species that is edible, very tasty. So you have to eat it before it becomes even pink. So this is just okay, this one here. And it will become black in a matter of hours. And this is a species that you will find in grassy places, in lawns especially, where there is lots of nitrogen.